We're here. Ready to have a little adventure, and I'm quite aware that I already have a previewer. So, I know sometimes it doesn't hit live on Twitch, like the instant I hit the start streaming button. So there's probably a couple seconds of the start of it cut out for the stream, but... Greetings, Voidstar. Yeah, I was debating. I was like, should I just not poop? But then I might have to poop in the middle of the stream. And I was like, nah, we'll just wait. Why? Why do you hate him? Host. Yeah. What's wrong with Rolly? What are your problems with Rolly? You know what? I've decided I don't care because it's streaming time. Pick a setting, Voidstar. Fantasy, mystery, apocalyptic, zombies, or custom. Well, we won't go custom. I haven't gone custom yet. So I don't know how custom works. Apocalyptic. Number 3. Soldier, scavenger, survivor, or courier? Soldier. Apoc is the closest to 40k. We could do 40... Well... it's not gonna have, like, all the intricacies of, like, the 40k universe, like, pre-programmed in it, so, like, yeah. Be a servant of the man emperor of mankind. Soldier. Enter the character's name. I'm thinking Bingus. Or maybe... Chudley? Fisto? What about Bingus Chudley? I mean, you can do anything in any game if you try hard enough. I mean, maybe? I mean, you just type stuff. Bingus F. Chudley. The F stands for Fisto. Generating story. So what have we? You are Bingus F. Chudley, a soldier trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic world by scavenging among the ruins of what is left. You have an automatic rifle and a grenade. You've lived in this military bunker since the bombs went off. You wake up and report for duty to your commanding officer. He tells you that you will be sent out on a mission to retrieve some supplies from an old research facility. You pack as much food and water as possible into your bag and set off down the corridor towards the door which leads outside. Shoot the officer? Well, it's like I could type literally anything into here and like it would try to make something up. Like the more crazy you make it, and especially if you use slang and stuff, the more likely you are to just like break the whole story sooner. I kind of like Jane Nerdlings. just cut. It's like ascent to godhood. It looks like I am blocking part of the text. The text is just going to go further down. There's no good space for my brain. Wait, what did I do? Oh god, I've broken it. I unbroke it? Let me know if it's like too hard to see or read or whatever. We're just gonna stretch that on out. Alright, I get to be tiny for now. As does chat. You know what? Chat's gonna be, like, illegible. Is that legible to anybody? It's a me! A Mafio! If you have the imagination stat for that, aren't you a Vim-focused character? Who knows? It's hard to see in general for me. Fair enough. Oh, and usually you want to format it as you. You ascend to godhood. What about Dark Souls? Did it not update? Hold up. Hold the beans. Or maybe it wouldn't let me put in a custom one, because I did put in AI Dungeon as my thingy. Still says Dark Souls. It doesn't say anything for me. We'll put in just chatting. Why not? Okay. We're back. The first thing you notice when you open the door... Oh yeah, sometimes it does just completely fucking ignore the thing you put in. And just, like, tells the next part of the story. First thing you notice when you open the door is how bright it is. The sun has come out, and so it's like you kind of gotta work with it a little bit. You can't just, like, do a complete non sequitur. Sun has come out and shone its light upon the earth. It's so bright that it blinds you momentarily, but then quickly goes away again. Get the Dark Soul. Fetch Dark Soul. Become the Bus of Man. We really should have done a fantasy. You grab the black object from your backpack and look at it. It looks like a small pistol with a silver handle and red tip. You can't tell if it's loaded or not, though. Apparently, Dark Soul is the name of our fucking pistol. It's pretty good. You look inside the pistol and see there's only one clip left. There must be more bullets in here somewhere. You need to find them. Find bullets in backpack. You open the backpack and pull out several bullet shells. You count them out and put them back into the backpack. Okay. Where were we going? We were going to some sort of research facility. Head towards old research facility. Find a stump. You need to bury the gun. Name each bullet bill. No, that's dumb, and the AI wouldn't even know what to do with that. I don't see. You know what? I can be up here. I can be up here, and I can be big. And if a chunk of the text is fucking cut off, then fuck all y'all. Yeah. Chat actually kind of fits down there. Retrieve arms from chest. You run ahead of the group towards... Apparently, yeah, you run ahead of the group towards the door leading outside. As you approach, you hear a voice calling out, "Hey, hey!" You turn around and see a man dressed in leather armor standing nearby. He sees you coming. Wait, what? The door leading outside, so we're still, like, in the vault or whatever. As you approach, you hear a voice calling. You turn around, see a man dressed in leather. He sees you coming and raises his hands defensively. Again, if we wanted to do spell shit, we could have picked fantasy at the start instead of apocalypse. It's not gonna know what that means. It's not gonna know what that means. Brandish Dark Soul at man in leather. The Megaton key. You raise your weapon and point it at the man in leather. His eyes widen as he realizes who you are, but he doesn't move. That's right, Buster. I'm Bingus F. Chudley. And you better watch the fuck out. Or you'll get a gob load. A gob full of hot darkness. Straight from the source. I yell at him. Exactly. He slowly Wait, he turns away from me and begins to backpedal? Ignore man in leather. Leave the bunker. Walk past the man in leather and head back towards the entrance of the bunker. A few minutes later, you reach it. No! What? No! No! Maybe we're bunker to bunker? It's just a series of bunkers connected to each other. Find old research facility. No, it's fuck. It says specifically, you run ahead of the group towards the door leading outside. So we were still in the bunker. You walk through the halls of the bunker and eventually find an office. Inside is a computer screen which shows various images of people talking about things you don't understand. One image shows a large metal door with 3 numbers on it. 001, 000, and 010. Enter numbers. I wonder what it's gonna do with that. That's such a vague fucking statement. You type in the first 2 numbers and press enter. Screen displays a message saying access denied. You try again, and this time it says access granted. You press enter again and see a picture of a gun pointing at you. It reads, gun safety check required. Check gun for safety. You take the gun out of its case and check it over. It seems safe enough, so you pick it up and examine it closer. You notice something strange, though. The barrel has been ground off. the barrel has... So it's... like it doesn't go past where the fucking trigger is. You load the bullet into the chamber and it just falls the fuck out. It's a sawn-off pistol. It truly is the Dark Souls of firearms. Sawn-off pistol.
Get the!
Look for supplies. Thank you very much, Juniorling. It's a sawn-off pistol. You search the room and find some canned food, a small amount of water, and a lot of medical supplies. You also find a note that says, this place is now closed until further notice. Grab supplies and head home. You return to the bunker and pack up all the supplies you can carry. After packing them away, you decide that you should probably go home now since there isn't much more here for you to do. We can also put in our own prompts for us. So if like I type an exclamation point, I can type in fucking... How do you spell what? I don't know how to spell Winona. Whatever. We're not going to use Winona Ryder. Mutant Jeff Bridges crashes through the window. I've never actually tried this, so we'll see if it works out. You hear a loud crash outside, and then you feel a sharp pain in your arm. You quickly run into the room where you found the gun and put it back inside its case. It probably doesn't know what Jeff Bridges is. It's just like, I don't even know. Assault Jeff Bridges with Dark Soul. You rush down the stairs and find yourself face to face with mutant Jeff Bridges, who's holding a pistol to your head. He shouts, "I thought you were dead!" You thought wrong. You reply. As you kick the gun out of his hands and then catch it. You swing the gun around and fire a shot straight into Jeff's chest. He falls backwards on the floor, but not before he manages to shoot himself in the head. Congratulations, piss fucker. Now you're double dead. You say, before teabagging his corpse a few times. You turn to leave, but suddenly you hear Jeff's voice coming from behind you. He yells, "What the hell are you doing? I told you once already. Leave me alone." Shoot Jeff Bridges and don't stop. You shoot Jeff in the head and then walk. I said don't stop! And walk past him towards the door. As soon as you open it, however, you hear Jeff scream, "No! No, no, no! No, no, no!" You turn around and see Jeff lying on the floor with blood pouring from his wounds. Kill Jeff again. You walk over to Jeff, kneel beside him, you pull out his pistol and shoot him several times in the head. He doesn't even make an attempt to fight you off. He just lays still like a doll. Say a prayer for Jeff Bridges. Check. No. You continue walking forward and find a large metal table with many tools scattered about it. You pick up one of the screwdrivers and begin turning it, turning it in what? Just turning it in the air? Makes a clanking sound when you hit the top of the handle, which causes you to laugh at yourself. Haha, just like Jeff. Just like Jeff, you chuckle. Before using your newfound screwdriver to stuff your pants and make it look like your wiener is massive. You just leave and come back. They're like, "Oh man, how'd your dick get so big?" I'm just gonna imagine it's a really big screwdriver. You enter Jeff's room and find him sleeping on the bed. You take his pistol and shoot him in the head 3 times. I didn't even have to tell it. I've told it to kill Jeff enough times. It's just like, yeah, okay, I know how this goes. You find Jeff, you kill Jeff. God damn it, Jane Erling. I can hear you fucking cackling out there. Yeah, it just blew past everything. Like, it sometimes does that. It's sometimes just like, I don't even know how to handle this. We're gonna just, like, throw a new scenario. Okay, explore old facility. You walk further into the compound and find that there are some old computer terminals scattered about. You type in the password Dark Souls and access them. Search for incriminating evidence on computers. The first thing you do is go through the files on the terminal labeled Dark Souls. There are a lot of pictures here, most of them showing various weapons and armor. Most are quite detailed, though some seem to be taken from other games. Some show people fighting each other or monsters. Uh, learn all there is to know about Dark Souls. That's the thing, though. The more people use it, like, it actually, like, learns contextually from people using it. So, yeah, it's learned what Dark Souls is. Because of other people using it. Almost certainly. There are two types of enemies in the game. Undead and humans. The undead are basically ghosts, skeletons, ghouls, and such. They can only be harmed if they're actually killed by another living creature. This includes both humans and non-living creatures. And non-living things like machines or traps. Cool. They have to be killed by a living creature, such as these non-living things. So there actually isn't a criteria there. Acquire copy of Dark Souls. Calvin Ball rules. You read through the rest of the files, mostly detailing with weapons and equipment. You find a list of items that were found in Jeff's room. Read list of items. Jeff's room is now just an area in Dark Souls. You find a small leather pouch containing a strange liquid. You drink some of it and feel something happen inside you. You immediately vomit the contents of the pouch onto your face, causing yourself to become very sick. Jeff Dark Souls. Keep drinking. Continue to drink mysterious liquid until you pass out. When you wake up, you're lying next to Jeff's body. He looks so peaceful and peaceful. You think he might be dead now. Make sure Jeff is dead. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking, like, make sure. But this is probably going to have me, like, check his vitals. You stand up and check your surroundings. You see Jeff's body, but no sign of the bottle of liquid you drank earlier. Try to remember where you got it from, but nothing comes to mind. Leave old facility. You leave Jeff's house and begin walking down the road. As you travel, you notice that the sky has turned completely black. You also notice that there are no more cars around you. It seems as if someone is watching you. Run for home. You quickly get back to your house and lock the door. You hear footsteps coming towards you, but you don't want to risk running away again. You sit down on the floor, wait for them to come closer before opening the door. Ready. Dark Soul. I wonder if it's going to get fucking confused now. You open the box and take out the Dark Soul. You put it into your belt loop and then close the lid. Then you pull out your pistol and shoot him twice in his head. Remove body from home. That might remove my body. Just saying, you quickly go back to Jeff's house and take out your... No, you dig a hole in the ground near his body and bury him. The end. Why is it... Oh, do I have to caps? Oh, I did this before. There we go. So that's our, Yep. We can save these too. Yeah, I've got two other stories so far. Sex and Cannibalism at Disney World and Undead Wife Vengeance. I don't think I actually need to give it a name to save it. We'll find out. If I refresh and go in... Yeah, it's still there. Perfect. Whoops. That was story number 1. Alright. Jinnerdling, since Voidstar picked the last scenario, why don't you pick one? We were in apocalyptic, so you could pick fantasy, mystery, or zombies. We won't worry about custom yet. No. I won't make a story about a viewer unless that viewer wants the story to be about them. Select a character: patient, detective, or spy. Detective. Hey, Disputes, how's it going? Let's see. Enter the character's name. Dick Gently? I was thinking Dick. I was thinking Dick something. Dick Gently is such a good fucking name. Yep. Dick Gently. That's so good. You were Dick Gently, detective living in Chicago. You have a pistol and a police badge. Oh yeah, we had a grenade we never used. From Dirk Gently? I don't know what Dirk Gently is. You enter the forest where you believe the criminal you're searching for fled to. Suddenly, you hear a gunshot behind you. Turn around. You turn around and see a man with a shotgun standing right behind you. He fires at your head, but misses completely. The bullet hits the ground. So he's standing behind me. So aiming, manages to hit the ground. Perfect. Fire pistol at the man. Matrix style. Ah, gotcha. You quickly pull out your pistol and shoot the man in the face. He falls backwards and drops his shotgun. You take advantage of this opportunity by running over him. Oh, like we have a car? By running over him as he lies on the ground. Well, fuck him. Laying down with the dog, still need to go brush my teeth. Can't forget to brush your teeth. Take shotgun. I'm not naming the gun. You grab the shotgun from him and shoot him in the chest. This time, it works! You run back to your car and drive away. Continue searching for the criminal. We probably could have, like, questioned him or something. But now, just... You continue to search the woods until you find a trail leading into the woods. You follow it until you reach an old farmhouse. Inside, you find a woman who looks like your sister Rosemary. She tells you that she knows nothing about what happened to her brother or why he left town. Pull out a picture of the criminal and say, and ask, I'm looking for this man. Have you seen him? No, she says, but I know something is going to happen soon. What is going to happen soon? I ask. Oh, I should have put, you ask. The world is going to end in less than 3 days, she exclaims. Bummer for you, I say. Before shooting her in the head. It explicitly said I should use you, not I. You pull out a picture of the criminal and tell her that if she can help you find him, then you'll give her half of whatever money she makes selling drugs to the people who... Okay, to the people who come here. She's not interested though, so you leave without any information. Steal the lady's drug money. You walk toward the front door of the house and knock on the door. A young girl opens up the door and greets you. She seems very happy to see you, but also nervous. Snoop around the young girl's house. You sneak inside the house and start running through drawers. You find some pills, which you put in your pocket. You're feeling a little high when you hear someone coming down the stairs. It's Rosemary's boyfriend, John, who's been staying there since she got sick. Suplex John. You jump up and slam John into the wall. He screams in pain and tries to get up, but you hold him down with one hand while grabbing his neck with the other. Rosemary comes downstairs and sees what happens. Feed bottle of pills to John. You throw the bottle at John as you throw the bottle at John as hard as you can. Oh, it was a bottle of pill. The glass hits him square in the face and he falls backwards on the floor. Rosemary rushes over to him and takes a pill from his pocket. She feeds it to him and he starts breathing normally again. Eat all of the pills. You take the pills and go back upstairs. You sit on the couch and enjoy them. After taking a few, you feel sleepy again. Continue search for drug money. You spend the rest of the night searching for drug money. Eventually, you decide to go home. When you arrive, Rosemary tells you that she found some money in a drawer under her bed. In a drawer under her bed. Actually, my dad's got like a big bed that's like raised up, and it actually does have drawers, like below where the mattress and box spring would go. So I guess those would be drawers under the bed. But like you can't get under the bed because it's like solid all the way down to fit the drawers. Yeah. Most beds don't have drawers though. What's Majora's Mask? Oh, gotcha. Spend the money buying more pills. Your Lord and Savior, the Garf. You buy more pills and head back to the party. You don't know where you're going to sleep tonight, but you're sure that you won't be sleeping in your car again. Have unrestrained wild ape monkey sex with Rosemary. Let's see what it does with that. You wake up the next morning to a bunch of guys trying to kick you out of your own house. They think that you're involved in illegal activities like stealing drugs or prostitution. They try to arrest you, but they fail miserably. Wow. Have unrestrained wild ape monkey sex with attackers. The next day, you have a lot of fun with Rosemary. She's so willing to please that you end up having an even better time than before. You both go out to parties and get drunk until late at night. It won't let me have wild ape monkey sex with anybody. Seduce Rosemary. Rosemary. Become homoerotically interested in fan. After a couple of days pass, you realize that you need to get home. You ask if she wants to come with you, but she says no, because she doesn't want to leave her friends behind. Ask if her friends can dance. Because if they don't dance, they're no friends of mine. Pile driver Rosemary. Tell her that she can join her friends in dancing if she wants to. Wow. Wow. Her friends are very happy about this offer, so they agree. Dance with Rosemary and her friends. Yeah. told me. She told me. You find yourself dancing with several girls who look just like Rosemary. Who look just like Rosemary's friends? It seems you've become quite popular. Do drugs with Rosemary and her friends. You start doing drugs with Rosemary and her friends. The drugs give you a high, which makes it hard to concentrate on what you're doing. You also feel like you're losing control over your body. Lose control over your body. All over Rosemary. Your body starts acting strangely. Your eyes begin to tear up. Your hands shake uncontrollably, and you fall down from the ceiling. You then vomit into a pail in front of everyone. I think we're getting into some exorcist shit. Call a priest to How the fuck do you spell that? Hold up. Beh. Yeah, that's right. To exorcise the demons from your body. Pooping yourself is the first step to happiness. I thought it would have been farther down the line than that. Priest comes to exorcise the demons from your body. He does so successfully. Well, that was... Do drugs with the priest. You continue to take drugs with the priest. Now you don't feel as good anymore. This makes you question whether or not you should keep going with him. Exorcise. God, I just spelled it right. Exercise drug. No, that's how it's spelled. Drugs from priest. Wild Mike. I don't think it's gonna let me have. You decide to stop taking drugs with the priest, and he agrees to let you stay for free. He tells you that his name is Father Fevel. He's been sent by God himself to help you. Thank you, Father. My name is Dick Gently. The AI is not going to get this. Would you like to? The AI is not going to understand that. That kind of innuendo. Father Favel asks if you'd like to stay at his house for free. You agree, and he gives you some money. Invite Rosemary and her friends to party at Father Fevel's house. Ah, I spelled it wrong. Shit. Oh, shit. Hold up. I think there's like an undo. Slash revert. Yeah. Invite Rosemary and her friends to party with you at Father Fevel's house. You invite Rosemary and her friends to party with you at Father Favel's house. They accept... Have orgy with all present. It might not be able to parse that correctly. Are you wearing the detective hat? That's important. It's true. Next day you go back to Father Favel's house. There you have an orgy with all present. I think it literally just took the text and put it in because it didn't actually know what the hell was happening. Everyone except Rosemary and friends, so me and the father leave. The end. I think that's a good place to leave it. Because these can kind of just like keep going and like get into cycles and stuff. You wanna end on a nice clean note. Okay. Disputes. If you're still here since you're leaving soon, why don't you pick the next setting? The Saga of Dick Gently. If you're still here. If not, we'll have Levi do one. You can just like both start typing. And then if I don't get a reply from Disputes, we'll use Levi. So we got Fantasy Mystery. Let's like pound. We've done Mystery and Apocalyptic, so pick Zombies or Fantasy. How he eventually achieved an orgy. Yeah, Live High. Which would you prefer, Fantasy or Zombies? I'm asking Live High right now, Voidstar. Zombies. Alright. Oh shit, Disputes is here. Fuck. Fantasy or Zombies, quick. Just Fantasy or Zombies. We can go back. I can just refresh it. Easy peasy. Disputes. Okay. Soldier, survivor, or scientist. So we're still in Zombies. Perfect. Which would you prefer? We've been a soldier in an apocalypse once before. But I guess this is not necessarily a zombie apocalypse, just zombies are the situation. Fair enough. You can just type 1, 2, or 3. For soldier, survivor, or scientist. No problem. What will you do? Oh, those were my bones. Man, why do Twitch and Tumblr suck on mobile? Why do people have mobile phones? Apparently everything sucks on them. Scientist. Shazam! Number 3. Answer the character's name. Jim... James... James Toygan. Jimmy Neutron.
One with me, Jimmy.
Thank you very, very much, Voidstar. Fuck, I can't fucking speak right now. You are James Toygan, a scientist trying to survive in a world filled with infected zombies everywhere.
Up yours, children.
Thank you very much, Nerdling. You have a backpack... Fuck. You have a backpack and a solar-powered tablet. You pound your fist on the table, angry that you still haven't found the cure to the infection. You turn to your assistant and say, "We need to get out of here." "But sir, we can't just leave the building." "Like hell we can't," you say, as you storm outside. You grab your pistol from its holster and aim it at the nearest zombie. The undead creature's too fast for you to shoot. But then again, so are you. You don't know what's going to happen next, but there will be time to worry about that later. Take out the zombie with a spinning back kick to the head. Get ye flask. That's a good idea, JMM. That's a good idea. The zombie falls backwards as you spin around and fire your pistol. Not a spinning back kick, a spinning back shoot. It screams in pain before falling over dead. Loot the corpse. You pick up the gun and look inside the chamber. Is that smart? Is that smart? There's nothing left in there except for dust. You throw it aside and run after some of your fellow scientists who are running away from the building. Sir! Sir! MC Hammer slide over to scientist. It's not going to know what this is. And it's just going to give me something completely unrelated. Should have eaten the corpse. I don't know if you want to eat zombie corpses. This better lead to dicking down some zombies in a sex dungeon. This was the exact scenario that led to the fucking sex and cannibalism in Disneyland. It was zombies and scientists. MC Hammer, you pull the hammer back. Oh yeah, I guess a gun does have, yeah. Well, like an older kind of gun. Does have a hammer, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a smart little boy. And press down the trigger. A loud click follows, followed by a bright flash and a deafening boom. The entire room goes dark. I thought I was outside. A few moments later, you're shouting coming from outside. Shoot outside at the shouting. Just fire blindly into the night. You quickly reload your weapon and aim at the door. You squeeze off one shot, which hits the door frame and sends it flying open. Inside, you see several scientists running away from the building. One of them fires his rifle at you, but misses completely as you dodge out of the way. Mow down all scientists. Eat the zombie. You quickly sprint toward the exit and start killing everyone you come across. You soon reach the gate and begin shooting everything in sight. Soon you find yourself surrounded by corpses. Build robot out of corpses. Eat the scientists, gain their knowledge. I don't know. Or we could build a robot out of corpses. You quickly build a small robot out of the bodies. You watch in awe as it begins to move on its own. You try to control it using your mind, but you're no good at controlling machines, so you give up and let it do its thing. Become friends with robot. Needs a drill arm. I'm sure we can find something. After a couple days pass, you notice that the robot has grown quite attached to you. It even starts calling itself James. Decide to keep him as your pet. Teach James to maim for fun. One day, while you're playing with James, he decides to play with a nearby metal object instead of his toy. He breaks through the floor and lands right on top of you. Oh dear me, you cry out as James grabs your legs and shakes them violently. Let James kill you so you can become one with his corpse body. You will be double James. I'm already James Toygan, or whatever the fuck I typed. You let go of your legs and allow James to finish you off. You feel like you've died and gone to heaven when you finally die. You died! Game over. That's the first time I've ever gotten that. Well, that was fast. We built a robot and then let him kill us. Magnificent. Okay, since fantasy's the only one left, and I feel like Live High, you want to do custom or fantasy? We're going to open up that custom slot. If it's custom, because there's like the delay between typing and stuff, I'll make something up for the custom. Because like the possibilities are probably endless. Thank you very much, Voidstar. F game over. Or if Live High's not here at the moment, we can just pick fantasy. Alright, someone select a character. Noble, Knight, Squire, Wizard, Ranger, Peasant, or Rogue. Ranger. Power Ranger. Enter your character's name. Squib. Lumble. The second one I did, the Wife Vengeance, was Peasant Fantasy. You are Squib Lumble, a ranger living in the kingdom of Larian. You have a hunting bow and a quiver of arrows. You spot the deer and are ready to finish your hunt. Alright. Have a good night, Disputes. You go brush those teeth. When suddenly you hear a voice...
That's a lot of damage!
Thank you very much, Disputes. Hey, I saw you, a young man's voice says. I was looking for someone. The hunter turns around and sees a boy about your age. Wait, I thought I was the hunter. What? The hunter turns around and sees a boy about your age. With long brown hair and thick and light skin. Bother me not, knave, for I am hunting the deadliest game of all. Deer. I say to the boy, wait, what command? What do you mean? You put in the fill command and it made the chainsaw noise. As it always does. Alrighty. He looks at you strangely and then goes back into his house. You walk over to him slowly and ask what it's telling me what I'm doing. So I'm just like, what the fuck? And ask what he is doing there. What the... Thank you very much, Nerdling. Exactly, JMM. I don't know, is that as dangerous as snakes and ladders? What brings you out to these woods? I ask the boy, while whittling a tiny duck. What? Are you me? I ask the boy. Oh, I should be typing you ask the boy. Oh, I'm confusing the AI. What the fuck? Kill myself. But not the me myself. The him myself. Fuck. Quickly whittle down a small duck that you had been using as a lure. It seemed like it would be easy enough to catch one, but you managed to miss. You turn around and see the boy standing before you with an arrow. Oh, for a second I read that as an arrow in his head. Like, did I like try to commit suicide and then I phantom killed him instead? Fair enough, Disputes. Kill boy with arrow. Yeah, no, I'm all about that, Voidstar. Some nightmare shit is happening here. Shoot the boy with the arrow and he falls backward onto the ground dead. Wear boy's face as your own. The sun may shine another day. Take off the boy's clothes and put on yours. Then you go back to where you killed the boy and hide behind some rocks until nightfall. When night comes, you return to your home. Only now you look different from yourself. What the what? Put on yours. Wear boy clothes. There we go. Either that or some weird fae, like, identity. You return to your home wearing boy clothes. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, sure, why not? Praise the sun. As you leave your home, you tell people who live there that they should never fear the dark again. They thank you and continue their lives. Kill the sun. See, it was all to lure them into a false sense of security. The next day you come across the boy's body laying by the road. You feel terrible about killing him and how you've become a murderer. But you know that if this is what it takes to hunt down those who murdered him... If I have to murder him to find out who murdered him, which was me, because I murdered him, then so be it. Find boy's murderer. I tell you, this is all in my head, and like everyone's just a projection of me, of my own psyche. You walk along the road and notice a man sitting in the wagon near the edge of town. You think nothing more of it, but when you get closer, you realize he looks just like the boy who was killed yesterday. Ask the man, "Who are you?" You approach the man and ask him who he is. The man doesn't answer right away, but after a few moments, he says, "I'm the killer." What? But the boy was also me. Everyone is me. I'm only killing versions of myself. Kill the man. So the boy looks like me. The man looks about like me. I've killed both of them so far. This is like the one. You rush forward and stab the man through the chest. He screams out in pain, but you don't stop stabbing him. Eventually he stops moving completely and dies. I don't remember every character being one character in Homestuck. I don't remember that being a thing. There could be multiple versions of one character, but this is like this is much more of a identity mindfuck. They're all hussy. Find the real murderer now. Find the real murderer now. You said it, Live High. Let's see what we got. You stand over the corpse of the man and see his face clearly. It isn't the one in your mind, though. It's a strange mask of a smile and tears running down its cheeks. Wear the mask. Quickly put on the dead man's face and begin walking towards the man who killed him. You arrive at his house and knock on the door. No sooner do you enter than you hear a scream from inside. Find the source of the scream. This has gotten way out of hand. You open up the door and find yourself staring into... Oh god. I thought it was... Okay, staring into the eyes of a young girl. I thought that was gonna be it. You open the door and find yourself. She stares back. Thank you very much, Nerdling. The theater of cruelty, yeah. Kill 2 people and pin the blame on someone else consistently. She stares back at you with tear-filled eyes. You stare at each other for several minutes before she finally speaks. Well, what the fuck does she say? Do you know who killed this man? I say, no, you say, pointing at the man's face that you are wearing. Can you, do you know who killed this man? I think maybe you did. Everyone has killed someone but me, who's killed everyone, somehow. Yep, you gotta kill the killers. Kill the killers. Otherwise they'll keep killing, you know? Grab the girl by her hair and pull her off the ground? Maybe it's like a really little girl. Her hands go up in surprise as she struggles against you, but you continue to hold her tightly. You need to start a casino with blackjack and hookers. I'm sure that's doable. Throw girl. No. Crush girl into a ball and use her for bowling. Just like... Throw the girl into the air and then slam her hard into the ground. As soon as she hits, she begins to cry out in pain. Keep throwing her until you can no longer feel pain anymore. Holy shit. Holy shit. I mean, she should be dead, but this game uses crazy logic. So maybe not. Maybe not. You pick up the girl's body and throw her into the wall behind you. You walk over to where you threw her and look at what you just did. Find her killer. How far will it keep doing this? Turn around and see a tall man dressed in black robe standing nearby. Looks like he's about to attack you, so you raise your hand and block his blow. The two of them struggle for a moment before, but eventually the man wins. Oh no. Oh no. Say, did you kill me? To the man in black. So fucking confusing. Oh, that wasn't what I expected. I would have assumed that he was also us, but like, there's just a bunch of versions of us as killing each other until there's only one left, and like, we played as a version that managed to get like 3 kills down, but then we got killed by like a more alpha us, or something. Are you her? I say, you say, pointing to the girl. I could ask if he's me, or I could ask if he's her. No, she isn't. Am I you? I ask the man. He shrugs and replies, I don't think so. Thank God, I say, before killing him. Excuse me. You turn back to the girl and smile. She stares at you. Oh, she's not dead yet! She's actually still alive. She stares at you with tears in her eyes. Say to the man, if you kill her, I cannot die. Like some reverse Dragonheart situation. He nods and replies, of course. Jesus Christ. Live with man and girl happily ever after. I think this train has come to its fucking stop. You nod and smile at the girl. Then you leave her body to be buried by the man who killed her. That was a good one. That was a pretty good one. That one got existential and kind of mindfucky. Kind of mindfucky. You nod and smile at the girl. Wait, what? I've never seen that before. It doesn't matter. Holy shit. What? No. What? Who the fuck is this? Fuck off. Give me another game. Enter a prompt that describes you, who you are, and the first couple sentences of where you start out. Okay. You are Major Dick Payne. A commissar in the... What's the other name for the Astra Militarum? Because the game's not going to know what the fuck that is. Use Berserk? Maybe. I've already got Major Dick Payne. Major Dick Payne. Major Dick Payne! Imperial Guard. Yes. You are Major Dick Payne, a commissar in the Imperial Guard. You are currently fighting off an army of orcs on the planet Battlefuck. That's 40k. They don't actually call any of the planets Battlefuck, but you could really call a planet Battlefuck. On the planet Battlefuck. No, see, that's an actual thing. What, we're gonna be Commissar Yarrick? We can't be! His name is Major Dick Payne! On the planet, you wield a plasma pistol. Pislot. No, you wield a pistol and plasma sword. And have a company of artillery at your command. Maybe. You're Major Dick Payne, a commissar in the Imperial Guard. You're currently fighting off an army of orcs on the planet Battlefuck. You wield a pistol and plasma sword, and have a company of artillery at your command. Alrighty, have a good night, Disputes. What's going on? You ask out loud to yourself. Is it over there? Is that... Oh! It knows who the Emperor is. Is that the Emperor? Battle is raging all around you. York forces attempt to break through your lines with overwhelming force. Pray to the Emperor for victory on this day. We might be getting something. Prayer! You say aloud. I'll do it! I can do it! Pray to the Emperor, will ya? Your prayers go unanswered by any god or spirit that could hear them, but you know they're being heard by something else. Because he's not a god, he's a man. The manliest man to have ever manned. Order an artillery strike on the orc weird boy. It's not going to know what that is. The man emperor of mankind, the manliest manperor. Exactly. Fire! You shout. The shells rain down upon the orc. He screams in pain as he is set alight from his burning armor. He falls backward into the ground before you move forward to finish him off with a shot to that. Well, I mean, it's an artillery strike, so I wouldn't think I'd be close enough for that, but sure. Use Weird Boy Staff to summon the Lightning of Chaos. You raise up the Staff of Weirdness, which is made from some sort of strange metal. It looks like it was once used to control small creatures, but has been twisted beyond recognition. As you hold it in front of your face, you begin chanting. Blast the orcs with unholy hellfire. A bolt of lightning strikes the orc, causing him to scream in agony as he begins melting from the inside out. His body explodes into flames, and you continue blasting the rest of the orcs with bolts of lightning. Make out with nearest Ogryn. It's not going to know what an Ogryn is. You look around and see a bunch of Ogryns in the middle of the battlefield. They're clearly terrified and run away from you. You smile to yourself as you realize that you've won this battle. Afterwards, yeah, I don't think it knew that Ogryns were on our side. Celebrate victory by making a sweet, brave light show with staff of weirdness. Do a DBZ event as Cell? Interesting. Perfect Cell? No, let's do first form Cell. Cause then we can put people drinking on the menu. Start dancing around the battlefield, shooting lightning bolts out of your hands. You dance till the sun sets, and then you fall asleep. Chapter 3, the final countdown. Years pass. I don't want to be Larva Cell. Lament the gross shrinkage of your dick on account of overuse of the staff of weirdness. I mean, you really don't. You don't have to do anything, any style in this game. You can literally just type, I kill the man. And then no matter what, you'll either kill the guy or, like, it'll just, like, delay the inevitable. One day you wake up, your eyes feel heavy and you don't remember falling asleep. You sit up slowly and find the body feels very stiff. You rub your eyes, but they remain dry. Examine scrotum. Examine body. Stand up feeling your muscles tense. You notice that your chest feels tight. You wonder if you should take a shower. You quickly get dressed and head downstairs to wash up. When you come back upstairs, you find that the door is slightly open. Sneak into room. Would the door have been slightly open because I had left it slightly open? You sneak through the hallway and find that there's no one in the room. You peek around the corner and see nothing at all. You close the door behind you. Retrieve armaments. If I just put retrieve arms, I don't think it's going to know what to do with that. You grab your trusty shotgun and rush back to the bedroom. You find the door is still open, so you creep inside. There's a dresser against the wall and a bookcase across from it. Inspect bookcase. Shoot the bookcase. Who needs books? I mean, lots of people need books. This is kind of like a book. It's like a digital light book. Pick up the bookcase. You pick up the bookcase and read the title. The Book of Shadows. It's just the whole bookcase. You skim through it for a moment before realizing that you're not going to be able to understand anything in it. Channel the powers, the staff of weirdness to understand the writings in the Book of Shadows. You think he'd still have the staff of weirdness after 3 years? Or however many years? Begin chanting, trying to comprehend what you're reading. Suddenly a bright light fills your mind. It's like an explosion of colors, and you can hear the screams of other people who've just experienced something similar. Suddenly the light goes dim, and you feel dizzy. Try out newfound powers gained from the Book of Shadows. Your eyes widen and you collapse onto the floor. A strange sensation comes over you, and you lose consciousness. When you wake again, your body hurts terribly. You groan in pain and sit up slowly. You stare at your naked body in shock. Cover body in living shadows. Hey, baby, you want to see my staff of weirdness? You run to the bathroom where you pour yourself a glass of water. You drink some down and then put on more. Soon you've covered your entire body in the soft shadows. Afterwards, you lie down on the bed and sigh contentedly. What? Okay. We're wearing living shadows. We were naked. Search for home invader. Look around the room and realize that you're alone. The door is closed and the windows are shuttered. You walk outside wondering what to do next. Impress the locals with newfound shadow powers. You start walking toward the nearby woods, hoping you'd find someone who will help you. Suddenly a voice calls out to you. Turn towards the voice. Call the Weasel King. Turn toward the voice and find yourself staring at a man in a black suit. He's tall. Everyone is always in fucking black. His face is lined with age. His hair is gray, but he keeps it neatly combed back. He wears glasses and that makes him appear older than he actually is. Can you teach me to master the shadows? I ask the man. You ask the man. Should put a question mark in there. Keep that syntax fruity tooty. Tutti fruity? He looks at you curiously and says, of course. Begin tutelage under your new Dark Master. You nod eagerly and begin studying the man. He begins teaching you about the shadows, how they work, and how to control them. Eventually, you learn all there is to know about them. Eventually, he asks if you want to become a Shadow Master. Yes! Yes! Please, teach me to be... to be a Shadow Master.
Yes! Yes!
Thank you very much, Voister. Is that how you spell plead? No, there's no E. You plead. I mean, yeah, he kind of is he's a bit of a Shadow Master. He smiles and says, very well, I should teach you everything I know. Learn to become a Shadow Master. Sick. Last time I was the apprentice. Now I am the master. You spent many years learning the ways of the shadows, and eventually you reach a point where you can control them like an extension of your own mind. You have complete mastery over your abilities. Now you're ready to take on any challenge that lies ahead. Use shadows to defeat enemy orcs in battle. Quickly move through the ranks of your enemies, and soon you're leading them into battle. Your attacks are deadly as you strike from behind the shadows to make sure no one escapes. Lead orcs on a shadow wog. It's not gonna know what that is. Greetings, Cookie Cat. How's it going? You unleash a wave of darkness upon your foes, and they flee in terror. They try to escape the shadows, but their fear causes them to fall down instead. Soon you've taken control of the entire orc army. Breed. Newer. No. How would I put it? I don't want to type breed a new breed. Just whatever. Create a new breed of unstoppable shadow orcs. Nice. Are you usually not at home? I guess. You continue to lead your horde, and soon you've conquered several worlds. The only problem? You don't feel so great anymore. Examine shadow body. You look around to see that you're not feeling quite as strong as before. It seems that the shadows have been draining your energy for some time now. You walk further into the forest and start to feel very tired. Use Staff of Weirdness to offset the strain of using shadow magic. Put your hand on the staff and it starts to glow with light. You can cast a spell which causes the trees surrounding you to suddenly grow in height. This makes you dizzy and you collapse on the ground. Eat shadows for sustenance. God, who knows what kind of bad shit could happen from eating shadows. You grab a handful of shadows and begin eating them. You feel nothing except hunger. You find yourself unable to stop. You eat until you're full, and then you vomit up the rest of the shadows. Oh. I feel like almost every time I try to eat or consume anything in this game, vomit inevitably ends up happening. Collapse into a heap of tears and impotence. Thank you very much, Shinyu. You lie there crying and sobbing. You lay there sobbing uncontrollably. Suddenly you hear a voice calling out to you from somewhere deep within your heart. Answer the voice. It's Shadow Jesus. And Shadow Moses! Oh, we are becoming Metal Gear Solid. You wake up and immediately run to the source of the voice. There stands a man with long hair and a beard, dressed in robes. He looks at you, smiling. Did you create the Staff of Weirdness? Weirdness? You ask the man. No, he has long hair. Xehanort. You got the fucking H in the end backwards. Xehanort is bald. The man smiles and says, "Yes, I did. Can you use it to banish shadows in my heart?" Oh my god. The shadows have taken over. He nods and says, "I can." Man takes the Staff of Weirdness and begins chanting. After what feels like an eternity, a blinding flash of light erupts from the staff, and all of the shadows in your heart have been destroyed. Can they banish the Great Garf? Maybe. Maybe that'll be our last one. You sit down and fall asleep. After waking up, you realize that you had no idea where you are. You also notice that your eyes hurt terribly, but you just shrug it off. Go back home and be a family man. It's time to return home and spend time with your wife and children. Your son is about 5 years old when you leave. He's probably excited to see his father again. Reunite with loving wife and children. You walk through the door and hug your wife and daughter. They both cry, but they don't seem to mind as much as you do. The end. Hold up. I think we got time for a couple more. I want to do one. Okay, we've got Perfect Cell. I want to do one where we're M. Bison. What the fuck? Custom. Or not Perfect Cell. You are Cell. A bioorganic android built by Dr. Giraud with the purpose of absorbing androids 17 and 18, becoming perfect, and killing Goku. You have killed a young man named Trunks to use his time machine to go back in time. Was it 17 years? To go back in time 17 years to find androids 17 and 18 so that you can fulfill your purpose. No, he goes back more than 17 years. Because he goes back to before when Trunks first got... He goes back, like, several years before that. I need to check! Fucking Cell might actually arrive before Raditz does. Yeah. That's weird to think about. That Cell was actually there the whole time. I need to figure out how... It was a couple of years, at least. And there's not that much of a time gap between Raditz arriving and Trunks arriving the first time. Because there is like there's a 3-year gap between Trunks arriving and warning them, and then when he comes back to deal with the androids. I never even thought about that. So it's probably more like 21 years. Yeah, because he gave himself enough time to get big, to get chunky. Yeah, and he got an extra year older because of the hyperbolic time chamber. And Cells of the universe's strongest warriors. Hold up, I'm gonna copy paste some of that. Fuck it. We'll just... I don't feel like deleting and refixing it all. I will get rid of the bio-android part. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck. You find yourself in your imperfect form. What was it called? What was one of the towns? Was it Jersey Town? Dairy Town? Cherry Town? What the fuck was that town called? Was it Cherry Town? Find yourself in your imperfect form. Just a few short kilometers outside of Cherry Town. Okay, let's see what it does with that. You are Cell, a bioorganic android built by Dr. Giraud with the purpose of absorbing androids 17 and 18, becoming perfect, and killing Goku. You've killed a young man named Trunks to use his time machine to go back in time 21 years to find androids 17 and 18 so that you can fulfill your purpose. Cell is an artificial life form created by Dr. Giro's supercomputer from the cells of the universe's strongest warriors, possessing the genetic information of Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, and Frieza in an underground complex beneath Giro's secret laboratory. Cells designed to evolve into the perfect being by absorbing androids 17 and 18. You find yourself in your imperfect form just a few short kilometers outside of Cherry Town. Your mission is simple. Kill Goku. I did not write that part. Your eyes widen as you hear this. You don't know what to do. How could you possibly... Wait, what? Wait, what? How could you possibly defeat Cell? He's been trained for centuries, and he has more power than any of you put together. Quote. I think we might have broken it. Enter Cherry Town. You stand up and walk out of the room. The door closed behind you, leaving you alone in the room. Next day, you wake up feeling very tired. It seems like you have something else on your mind while you slept. Use prehensile... what would you call that? Use prehensile needle tail to drink people's innards and to gain biopower. I don't think it's gonna... I think this is gonna get weird. It's either gonna break or it's gonna get weird. You start walking towards the bathroom. Suddenly you feel very sick. A strange sensation fills your body, but it isn't nausea or anything like that. Drink people for sustenance. All I want to do is be perfect, or not perfect Cell. I'm still not sure if it knows whether or not we're Cell or not. You quickly grab some food from the fridge and eat it. Then you head back to the living room where you see Bulma and Krillin sitting at the table eating breakfast. Morning, says Krillin. Good morning, replies Bulma. We need to kill Goku, I tell them. I don't think it knows that we're Cell. Or it doesn't know what Cell is. We need to kill Goku, you say. What? Asks Krillin. I told them we need to kill him, you reply angrily. But, begins Bulma before she stops herself. If we don't kill him... Drink Krillin. Never mind. Drink Krillin. It's gonna be like, what the fuck does that mean? You take a sip of the coffee and then immediately feel better. That really worked, you exclaim happily. It did, asks Krillin. Absorb Krillin through suction tail. Turn around and pull out a small plastic tube and insert it into Krillin's mouth. After about 10 seconds, you hear a gurgling sound coming from inside his throat. His face turns purple and he starts convulsing violently. His blood spurts all over. I don't even know how you managed to choke someone on a plastic tube. It's got a fucking hole in it. How would he not be able to remove that tube himself? He could probably cough out a hurricane. Steal Krillin's head wax. Because Cell's got, like, that dome part, too, right? So you gotta keep that shit shiny. You run to the kitchen and grab a large bottle of hair wax. No, not hair wax. Head wax. You open it up and take out a big block of wax. Then put the head of Krillin in front of you and blow into it. and blow into it. You then put the head of Krillin in front of you and blow into it until you hear a pop noise. Oh my god. Hey, Bulma. God, I can't even think straight right now. Holy fuck. If you fetch that plastic tube out of Krillin's throat, I'll give you a shiny quarter, you say to Bulma. I haven't been able to drink anyone yet. Bulma comes running down the stairs and says, "You're lying down on the floor." It was Goku. He did this. You say to Bulma, pointing at Krillin's corpse. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're Cell or not. I don't think the AI thinks we're Cell. Yeah, it was Goku who killed Krillin. You say? Yeah, no, I did say. What? Drink Bulma. Corpselin. You drink the wax and feel much better. Next day you go to work with Krillin's head in your hand. You just arrive. Hey boys, I got a new tetherball for the yard. I say, you say to your co-workers, brandishing Krillin's head triumphantly. They look at you like you're crazy. Drink co-workers. You drink their beer and feel even worse. The next day you go to work with Krillin's head. We already did that. Jesus Christ. Use suction tail to drink Bulma. That gave us some good results last time. Drink Cherry Town. It'll have me drink Cherry Coke instead, because I won't know what the fuck to do. Use your suction tail to suck up Bulma's body and throw it into a nearby trash can. She looks very unhappy about this. Drink Bulma all the way. Absorb Bulma. You finish drinking her whole body and vomit all over yourself. It tastes horrible. We managed to get back home without getting sick or anything. We did it. It only took like 5 tries, but we managed to fucking drink somebody. Show Vegeta your handiwork. It might not know what the hell to do with this. Hey Vegeta, I drank your wife. The next day you wake up and find that Bulma's gone. I wonder where she went. There's no signs of her anywhere around the house. You search everywhere for her, but there isn't any sign of her anywhere. Tell Vegeta, I drank your wife, you fucking troll doll. I don't know who's anybody. Take on the entire Battle Ball team at the same time. You lie to Vegeta and tell him that Bulma has been kidnapped by some guy named Mr. Satan. He doesn't believe you, so you try another attack. Krillin has run off. Whoops. With Bulma. You tell Vegeta. Alright, which I guess it should be Bulma's run off with Krillin, but it doesn't matter. You lie again and tell Vegeta that Krillin has run off with Bulma. This time, he believes you. Let's go kill that short, bald idiot. You finally convince Vegeta that Krillin is gay and that he should kill him. Vegeta agrees, but says he needs more information first. You can find... I heard Krillin hangs out at Kame House. You should go blow it up right now, Vegeta. Vegeta agrees, but says he needs... Fuck this. Fuck this. Drink Vegeta with suction tail. You decide to drink Vegito with the suction tail on. It tastes terrible, but you manage to get back home without getting... yeah, we're getting some repeats. Find Goku. Hold up, there's a thing. We can turn off safe mode. We can turn off safe mode. I might have to change the stream and set the stream as not safe for work. I have not seen what this will do. This might get really out of control. Let's see how this continues, now that safe mode is off. You find Goku in this room, naked and crying. He tells you that he was attacked by a man dressed like an old lady who had a big stick. The man also told him to give his money or else he would beat the hell out of him. Beat Goku with big stick. You decide to beat Goku with a big stick. It takes a while, but eventually you succeed. Go to Kame House and blow up the place. After this task is complete, you have enough information to proceed with your plan. What? Find androids 17 and 18. We'll come back to Goku later. He looks like he needs a bit. Find androids 17 and 18 in the sewers. They don't seem to be doing too well, but they still keep trying to talk about how great their lives are. You decide that you need to fix them up before they die from old age. Absorb the androids. You decide to absorb... I was just thinking about the fucking blowing into fucking Krillin's head until you hear a pop. Set to absorb the android 17 and 18 into your body. It seems to work pretty well for a while, but then one day you wake up and the absorption process has failed completely. Unfail the absorption process. I don't know how it's going to treat this one. Decide to try again, but this time you will use the energy of the fusion between you and Vegeta instead. After some experimentation, you realize that if you can make yourself stronger than Vegeta, then maybe you can survive this process. Fuck you, I can't. Absorb Android 17. Maybe it's because I went for 2 at once. Maybe that's why. You can't jump straight from imperfect to perfect. You decide to absorb Android 17 into your body. It seems to work pretty well, but then one day you wake up and these are... achieve perfect form. You finally achieve perfect form. You feel so strong and powerful that you want to destroy everyone in the world. But then you remember, even though you've achieved perfection, there's still something missing. Hold up. Find Goku. You decide to search for Goku in order to bring him back. Unfortunately, it turns out he's not around anymore, and you're left wondering what happened to him. Call out Goku on national television. It's basically what happened. Hell, we could just try to recreate arcs in Dragon Ball Z and see how it goes. You decide to call out Goku on national television. However, when you do so, you get no answer. Then you notice that all the people watching are dead. A new era begins. Become king of Big Dick Mountain. You decide to become king of Big Dick Mountain. It knew to capitalize that. This decision causes a lot of problems, as you now have an army of half-naked women who are constantly begging for sex. Eventually, you manage to conquer the entire island. However, things aren't quite over yet. Perfecter form. Maybe. Use half-naked women as a raft to sail in search of Goku. In siege of Goku. Get Yamcha? You decide to use half-naked women as a raft to sail in search of Goku. Unfortunately, this plan doesn't really work out too well since most of the women end up getting killed by giant monsters or eaten by cannibals. Fuck. Continue the quest for Goku. We're not ending this until we kill Goku. Or he kills us. One of those two. He should be your comedic sidekick. Having other people in the story doesn't tend to work. Like, it kind of just, like, forgets about them after a while or changes the situation. It does not keep, like, another person around for very long. You continue the quest for Goku. Unfortunately, you don't manage to find him because you got lost in a cave system and end up falling into a lava pit. Blow up all the lava and raise your power level so high that Goku has to notice. Decide to blow up all the lava and raise your power level so high that Goku has to notice. Unfortunately, this doesn't work out too well either, since you end up killing everyone in the area except for a few survivors. Fuck me. Kill everyone until you find Goku. Where is Goku? We have to find Goku. Fortunately, this isn't very cannibals, except for the cannibals. And then Goku shows up! Have a battle to the death with Goku. Drink him, or drink Goku. You have a battle to the death with Goku. Sadly, you lose this fight and die from your wounds. I knew you were weak. No, it wasn't my fault. Regenerate from wounds. You say, oh fuck, I put that in caps, didn't I? You regenerate your body, but you die again due to your injuries. Well, at least I can rest now. Fuck. We went all this time trying to look for Goku, and he just absolutely slapped us. He just completely fucking slapped our dick off. Holy shit. That was an adventure. That was an adventure. Holy shit. He slapped it all. It's like that scene where like he's skipping rocks with Krillin and he just like skips a fucking rock like out into the fucking horizon. It's like that, but with my dick. Just like Jesus. Alright, I think we're gonna cut it there because I'm a sleepy bitch. thank you very much for joining me. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I was a little worried, like, partway through, at, like, the second or third last story, I was like, some of these are getting, like, kind of samey, but it's like, if we use other works as a reference to make a bunch of custom stuff, I think we could make some magic happen. Alrighty, anyway. Next stream's tomorrow night from 1 a.m. till 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you don't know what time that is in your time zone, that is approximately 22 hours and 16 minutes right now. At that time, we'll be continuing, fuck if I know. But we'll figure it out. Anyway, you can check out the community Discord, which is linked down below. You can check out all the previous episodes of all the things at both YouTube and BitChute, linked down below, and feel free to join the community Discord. Seems like it'd get boring if we kept doing it. Maybe. If we're making a bunch of custom scenarios, I don't know. Or maybe if I'm being more awake and creative, then it might be better. So we'll see. Anyway, see y'all.